Let us continue EDL. In the last class I have explained you what is EDL, Euclid division lemma. Now let us go little further, right? So integers are divided into two types. Let us say two types, right? One is even integers, the other one is odd integers. So now let us use EDL or the same concept and find out the general form of an even number, right? Integers can be divided like this. Sometimes primes and composite also you can divide. So this is, I have to understand, I have to make you understand that what is the general form of an even number. So to write the general form means using the alphabets. You can use A, B, X, Y, whatever, right? So now you should understand what is an even number, what is an odd number. Even number, division, every number if divisible by 2. So this is the common definition. Every number is divisible by 2, that means divided by km. Divided by km means EDL come. EDL may if B is divided by A, like that is there na, B is equal to AQ plus R is EDL. So here also division comes. Without division you cannot define even number. Okay, so every number, every integer divisible by 2 is even number. Which is not divisible by 2, that means here what is the divisible means remainder always 0. So if a number is divisible by 2, divided by 2, if remainder is not 0, then what happened? It is an odd number. So when you divide any number with 2, you have options, remainder either 0 you will be getting or 1 you will be getting. When you are dividing with 2, the remainders possibilities are only 0 and 1. Because if next number is 2, 2 means 2 is 0. Okay, so the possibility is either remainder 0 or remainder 1. Okay, if the remainder is 0, that means it is divisible by 2. If the remainder is not 0, then it is not divisible by 2. Every number divisible by 2 is even number, we call it as in general. Every number not divisible by 2 is an odd number. Okay, so here you have to understand few facts. Total number of possibilities, the possibilities for a remainder. So here I did not add quotient. So what is the dividend here? Dividend, because in Euclid division lemma, there is a quotient, there is a dividend, there is a divisor, there is a remainder. So what is the dividend? Any integer, any positive integer. So what is the quotient? Quotient can be anything because it depends on the integer. It depends. Quotient depends on the dividend. So then what is the divisor? Divisor is 2 because we are dividing with 2. So then what is the remainders possibilities? 0 and 1. So now let us come this area. For example, the integer is, let the integer be, let us say A. You multiply with 2 into this integer, you will be getting 2A. That means I multiplied this integer with 2. Any number multiplied by 2 is an even number. That is a fact of even numbers. Every number multiplied by 2, we will be getting an even number. So here an integer, if you are multiplying with 2, definitely you will be getting an integer. So 2A is always an even integer. It is always even. If you want, you can check, verify also. How do you verify? You replace A with different values. That means there are only two possibilities, odd number, odd integers and even integers. You put an odd integer. 2 into 11 is an odd integer. 2 into 11, 22. 22 is an even number. Put an even integer. 8 is an even integer. 2 into 8, 16. 16 is always even. So the general form of an even number is you can always take 2a. So in different problems now we have to assume some variable, right? The sum of two even integers. At that time you can always take 2x. Generally we use the variable x. So here I have used the variable a. You can use x also, you can use z also, whatever comfortable to you, but don't get confused. So then if I add, how do you get odd number from this? You add integer. 2a plus 1 is always odd number. Always odd number. Even number, if you add 1, always you will get add, because there are only two possibilities, either 0 or 1. If you add 1, what happens? It will become even number. For example, you take 11 divided by 2. So here you will get quotient 5 and 10, remainder 1. So that means this is an odd number, right? So if you take 10 divided by 2, it is equal to 5, 10, 0. You add 1 to this number, this is equal to 2a. You add 1 to this, that means 10 plus 1, 11. So if you are dividing with 11, what happened? Whatever you are adding, it will come in the remainder. So 2a plus 1 is always the standard form of an odd number. Standard form of an odd number. So you have to, whenever it comes, because the next step is another one. Okay, today you understand what is the general form of an even number, what is the general form of a odd number. So these things, say 2a plus 1, 2a, all comes from the EDL only. Let us write EDL, right? So to write EDL, we need two numbers. To write EDL, we need two numbers. In that one number is 2. In that one number is 2. Another number is some any integer. Okay, let us say a. A is any integer. And what is the condition for a? A should be greater than 2. Because this should be dividend. Dividend should be always greater than the divisor. A is always greater than 2. That means it should be 3, 4, 5, etc. So then what is the EDL? Quotient, dividend is equal to A is equal to, okay, quotient into, let us say quotient into 2, Q is quotient, I will write 2Q plus remainder. 2Q plus remainder. This is EDL, Euclid division lemma. So Q is quotient. Quotient depends on the size of A, magnitude of A. So 2Q plus R. Then what is the R possibilities here? Because the divisor is 2, R possibilities are 0 and 1. Suppose if R is equal to 0, then what happens? A is equal to 2Q plus 0 is equal to 2Q. Even number. At R is equal to 0, it is even number. At R is equal to 1, what happened? A is equal to 2Q plus 1. Though this is always a odd number. So this is how Euclid division lemma comes in this concept. I hope you have understood. In my next class, we will go to the one more example of the same model. Have a nice day.